Our baggage causes us to over or underreact to threat. In this video, Benjamin Fry discusses how and why trauma sufferers' threat response systems go into overdrive with exaggerated reactions.
You talk about how we are triggered by our baggage, and you say we move to different towns, cities, countries, even in the hope of starting again, but our baggage always comes with us. And I know we've touched on that before about it's the things that have happened in the past that then come up in different ways. But is the problem that we can't see the person's baggage, we just see their behaviour?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely right. So if you think about a kind of diagram where you've got a small green arrow coming in and a big red arrow of a reaction coming out the other side, the thing that's causing it to escalate is the baggage. Now, the baggage is invisible to you and me from the outside. So one of the things that's really important about helping people to have better relationships and get on better generally in groups and collaborate better is to try to make the baggage a little bit more visible. So you can do that in two ways. I mean, ultimately, no one's going to know about your baggage unless you communicate it. So you can either ask people about, what's really going on for you here? Why does this seem so difficult? Or you can explain to someone, actually, I'm experiencing this very difficultly, and this is why I think this is happening. The problem most of us make is that we tend to rush to judgment. So we tend to shame other people for having large reactions or even no reactions. And when we're having a reaction, we tend to want to judge and shame other people for what they've done to us that's caused this enormous reaction. And there's a lot left out of those stories. There's a lot, if you like, of ignorance, because what we're missing is that might be sort of 10, 20% of the problem. 80% of the problem might have come from before. So if you have that kind of situation, like where you have a boss that's aggressive with you, if you're able to tell your boss, look, it's really hard for me when you're even a little bit aggressive with me because I grew up in a very aggressive household and it just affects me way more than you might expect. It depends who your boss is, but they might take that on board and say, wow, okay, well, thanks for telling me that, because actually all I'm trying to do is help you do your best work so that we can get the best result here. And now I know that that's a terrible way to get you to do your work because it's actually going to make you just collapse. Equally, if you're having problems with people yourself and they seem to be all over the place, you can ask those questions. You can say, look, it seems like you're getting really triggered here. What does this remind you of? What's going on here that's so difficult for you? Maybe we can do it differently.